Hello, Selena from imperialteas.com.au. Are you starting a new tea business? Or maybe you have already got one and been running for a little while. Either way, one thing that is very important to the survival of your business is growth. Now, we're not saying that it needs to go from, a little online store, a little kiosk to, some ginormous tea empire. But some kind of consistent growth and progress in your business, it's going to fuel your confidence, and desire to keep it going, to make it better, right? So one thing that a lot of people are learning these days is, the tools that to grow the business. Now that is certainly important. We're talking about like how to, get more sales, how to convert more leads to sales, how to get more Facebook likers and things like that, right? They're tools, they're mechanical bits. But today I want to talk to you about growing from a different angle, and that is here, the mindset. And I'm no self-help guru or anything, but for the 11 years that we've been running the business, certainly we have seen a lot of the time that when we're growing tremendously, it has to do with, the strength there and the mindset. And what happens is that when we feel, yeah, we can take it on, doesn't matter if there's a problem, doesn't matter if something seems kind of hard to do, if here is ready to engage, solutions come much, much more easily. And with that, I want to encourage you to have a look at a book from a professor in the States called Carol Dweck. The book is called Growth Mindset. Now, I haven't actually read the book itself, but I've been more of an audio learner, so I've actually picked up the audio book. And from time to time, I would go back to the book. I've actually listened to the book probably 2 or 3 times, and then also little chunks here and there, especially when I'm feeling kind of a bit fluster. Because what she talks about is people are basically defined by 2 different kind of mindset, either a fixed mindset or growth mindset. And when you're in the state of a fixed mindset, everything is much more difficult to grow, to resolve. So for example, if you are in a state where you're thinking, okay, I've got this, I don't know how to build a website, but I know everyone has got a website. And, I'm not really computer savvy and all that sort of stuff, right? What happens is you actually box yourself into this fixed intelligence. And that is what fixed mindset that Carol Dweck is talking about. Your intelligence, your capability is fixed. So you are always living and working within this box. Versus if you have got growth mindset, you will say that your intelligence, your capability is not predefined. It's not like you're born with it and that's all you have. She often talks about, proteges, because she did a lot of studies from little young kids all the way to adults, how they perform in relation to their mindsets. And what she's found is that for the people who are much more engaged in problem solving, they typically are much more successful in life. And what happens is they're not saying that, gosh, that's all I have, or I'm not good with numbers, I can't do this. Versus the people with growth mindset, they're saying, okay, so let's see how we can solve this. And they are much more into solving the problem, breaking it down, and they're not confined by their own intelligence. Sometimes it may be even actually, reaching out to other people who can actually help them because they know that they don't have that capability. So let's find someone who's good at it. So growth mindset is more about, your intelligence and your capability is not confined by, just whatever you were born with. Instead, it's more about persistence. It's about good training, and, you are open-minded to that your intelligence can be enhanced and grow. So this is all very interesting. And I think from that, I often find that, when we talk to customers, they're kind of going like, oh, gee, I really don't know about these internet stuff. And that makes it really difficult because nowadays a lot of commerce is conducted, with some kind of technology. And if you are actually putting yourself in that box, you're basically shutting that door. So what are you going to do? Are you really not going to touch the technology part of it? And if that's the case, you need to find a business that is suitable, that is kind of computerless, right? So you need to sort of think, okay, if I'm no good at it, can I find someone to help? Or can I try to break it down? Or can I try to find someone who can actually talk in the level, or using, stories and ways to communicate, how to do that in such a way that I can understand it, right? Because we're all different learners. So it's like I'm an audio learner, but you might be a kinesthetic learner, which means that you need to get into doing it, or someone actually show you how to do it. You're actually doing it, with them, then you learn. So everyone's a bit different. And of course, there are a lot of visual learners. I'm a visual learner as well. So, there are definitely all these different things that could help. And growth mindset is definitely key. And I hope that you can actually, go and check it out, Carol Dweck's Growth Mindset book. And if you want more information on T-selling, we also have actually a website dedicated to you guys, with a lot of information. A good lot of them is sort of the how-to stuff, the mechanical bits, but there are also articles like this one that is more about the mindset, because we understand as a business owner ourselves that sometimes we feel so stuck and so time poor. We just don't know where to find the right information. We're consistently bombarded by a lot of information, and it causes overwhelm. So the website is empiroteas.com.au. That is actually the tea sellers info library that we built up, and there are consistently a lot of information there. If I come up with something like this one, I'll just put that in, for you guys. And of course, if you like these videos, please do let us know so we can actually, understand, okay, what information people are actually wanting more. And of course, like this video if you do like it. And there is also the YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, where you found this video as well. And if you have any question, feel free to drop us a line using the contact us form in teas.com.au. That is teas.com.au. So I hope this information is helpful to you. And again, don't forget to check out Carol Dweck's Growth Mindset. And if you have any comments, I love to get those and to help you to rock your tea sales. I'll catch you next time.